Yeah, good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Graphic Design Training. I believe we're doing great today. This morning, I will be showing you how you can create a church program flyer with multiple pictures. So in this tutorial, you learn about what we call a pure blending using your Android smartphone. You're going to learn how to combine more than 4 fonts together to make your design look astonishing. As well, you are going to learn how to combine and blend of colors, because one of the prerequisites of making a good flyer is to know how to combine color. Without wasting much of our time, let's get started. Since I have the background which I want to use, I've already manipulated this background, so I'm going to use it directly without any issue. And if you can see, this is what I want to use, so I don't need to select any size. Okay, perfect. This was just done, manipulated on my smartphone. After this has been done, I did something which you might not understand, but let me show you how this was done. I have to make all the images, the bottom of it, I have to blend it. And how that one is being done, you will see it now. If you look at it automatically, all these images are blend together with the background. Nothing was done separate here. I will show you how this was done. Just let me select all the 4 images, then you will understand now. So you can see, so this can be sent to the back. Well, we're going to bring the 4th one, send it to the back. How this was achieved, I will show you right now. You go to an application called PSCC. When you get the application, it will look exactly like this. Now, to blur images like that, just tap on picture icon here, click from photo library, go to your picture, then you select the picture you want to use. Let's take it for instance. Let me look for one particular picture. So let's say I want to blur this picture. You can see the picture. Go to hand, this icon, then you see fade. You can see. Then you select the kind of how you want the fade to be. So let's say you want it to be like this. So you can see those templates at the bottom. Now you can see, right? So now you can click OK. Go to done. When you are done, save it. Then you save it to your gallery by clicking this arrow. Click on saved. Click on PNG. Select what you want to save and click OK. Now let me go back to my Pixellab. All these images, let me hide it and bring the one I just did now. I will position it there. Then you see the magic, how it's been done. So go to PSCC and bring that images. You can see what I did. So the bottom will automatically blend with whatever the background which you select, and that is how that one was done. I believe we will learn something from that. After that has been done, you can unveil, just unreveal everything. Just reveal everything that was hidden. Then the next thing we need to do is to begin the design. Now, the first thing is to bring the logo which you want to use. So the church logo, we need to import it here. Now, selecting the church logo has to be something amazing. You have to position that here. Okay, perfect. After positioning down there, then you put in across the right up. But before the right up, there should be kind of a demarcation around here. Then you make sure that you reduce the size and move it closer towards the logo as a kind of a demarcation. If it is too long, you can readjust. since our hand are so big that we might not be able to see it. So after you are able to see any changes, you can correct it, reduce. After reduction, move it away a little bit. This is cool. Now go back to the text area and you'll have what we call only hope. Okay, we have what we call only hope. Then we can still put international. Okay, then there is a particular font which we want to use. We use font called Archivo. AR, you can say ARCHIVO. Archivo. So let's use Archivo medium, or we use when we use Archivo bold, after reduction we should be able to get what we actually want. So change the color to white since the background is somehow deep. Okay, so after that, close the space in between international and only hope. Now let there be space in between the alphabet itself, just like this. Reduce the size a little bit. Now reposition it very well. After that has been done, then the next thing we can do, let's give it a breathing space a little bit. Now go back to your text or to the logo, unlock it, and you reduce it a little bit to be in the same position with this. Okay, perfect. Now what you are going to do after that is to centralize it. If it doesn't take centralization, you can manually centralize this. Just follow what I did. Turn on your grid as a kind of a demarcation. So that one can give you opportunity to divide it. Okay, perfect. After that has been done, you can now go back to, okay, cool. Go back to line icon like this. Just select this particular line. Okay, perfect. Position that one here. Go to the color and you change the color automatically. Change the color. So this is cool. Then we click OK. Now everything seems to be cool like that. Now have everything locked. We are done with the logo. Now the next thing we need to do after that has been done, we can still readjust this to give it a breathing space while we are going to make it a little bit tiny. Okay, have it lock. So let's deal with this one too. So we can deal with it like this. Okay, perfect. So let's bring it down to where we place it. Reduce it a bit. Okay, very good, very good. So now we are done with that, and this is cool. After that has been done, we need to put in all necessary stuff. So you go to the shape, just select this kind of a shape in front, rotate it a bit, then we are going to reduce and position it here. After reduction, copy, you bring it down again. Just bring it, let it be around there. Okay, perfect. You are going to copy it again and bring it down here. Very good. Copy. Just bring it down here. Then we are going to rotate this. While all that be like that, we need to rotate this. Okay, perfect. So once you're able to do that, we position this here. Now make sure you lock all the arrow. Okay, this is cool, right? So after that has been done, we need to um let's say we want to put in across or the right up. So we say great speaker. Once you are able to do one, others will be very easy. Okay, so let's say we have a great speaker. So selecting a great speaker, we use a font called CAC, no CAC campaign. So selecting CAC campaign will be the best. So we are going to position that around here. Position that there, then we change the color to something open. So like this. So the arrow can be adjusted a little bit to be in line. Okay, cool. So you can position this here after reducing it a little bit. Now, let there be little space in between. Okay, good. So now go to the text again and you have a Reverend Francis. After that, go to the font. Then you have we have what we call a Bebas font. We need to use it here. Reduce the size a little bit. This is not bad. Change the color to white. Okay, cool. Cool. Let there be little space in between. Then we are going to use our regular to finish the work. So let's say again, let's say Gina's Jerry. So go to the font, then you select a regular. Have this one reduced as well. Then you are going to give it a white color since the background is deep in color. Then we are going to position this very well underneath, but you manually adjust and make sure everything are in line as you can see. Give it a reading space as well so that it will be very easy for the reader to read it clearly. Okay, okay, perfect. Now select the tray, give it a breathing space, just like this. Okay, cool. This is cool, right? Okay, perfect. So let there be little space as well. Okay, very good. We have the second one, so we just need to be copy. So we have the gray speaker as well. Sorry. So the gray speaker for this will be under this. Then after that, we are going to change. Just copy the reference. This one is a reference prince. So when we select that, you just copy. Okay, cool. Then we are going to copy this as well. Then we'll put in the Upong. That should be positioned along this side. Just a bit. Perfect. So to do the next, we have copy this, position it under this. Okay, very good. So the next thing we need to do is we have the third. So let's shift this one up a bit. After shifting, we can shift this. So why this will be referring grace? After that, we have Mensa. Okay, very good, very good. So put H to make this okay. Mensa. Okay, fine. So after that, we copy. After copy, we position this here. We can reduce this a little bit. Okay, very good. So we have what we call a reference bed. Bring it and position it under this. Okay, very good. So after that we have so we can position that under this. Okay, cool. So we copy the three. While we look for the arrow making four, then we're going to shift them up a bit, not much. So very cool. That's well done with that. Make sure you lock everything so that your hand will not be touching. So we name all the pastor here according to their portfolio. So now the next thing we need to do is to go to the text area again. We have what we call it diving. Then go to the font, use Archivo, the one that bold, Archivo blackboard. Then we're going to position that under here. Now increase the size a little bit. It should be around here. Okay, perfect. Now increase the bit, then close the spacing between the alphabet a little bit. Perfect. Go to the color, change the color to white. Good. So what we need to do right now, we need a shape. We need this particular shape as usual. So gotten the shape, you rotate. So when you rotate it, reduce the size very well to something like this. Now move it up a bit. Let it be around here. Okay, perfect. So you are going to copy the same thing, then you bring it here very fast. You can use the markation, arrow demarcation to touch it. So when you are able to do that, just move it slowly. So when you do that, go to 3D and make sure you rotate it. Okay, perfect. To fix the right. Now move it, move it, move it, move it. Okay. Once you are moving the two, you move the two. Just select the two and bring it down. But cancel the grid. Now you can change the color for the second arrow. So change the color like this. Now go to text area and you put in encounter, diving encounter. So we're going to use a font called Arizona. Arizona. Okay. So when you use Arizona, check it very well. How is it looking? So we can turn everything to this. If Arizona not work, we can still use CSC regular. That is a phone called CSC regular. So when you use CSC regular, let's see how it look. CSC regular will be the path first. Go to the color, change the color to white. Now position it here. Okay, perfect. Perfect. After that has been done, there is a little we can do again. So we have an counter, then we are going to mesh, move the two arrows together to be at the center of this. After that, we are going to lock everything. So we have what we call services. Okay, when you have services, we go to the front. We have what we call irregular, which we are going to position under this. So after position it, just paste everything. Then you go to the color, change the color to white as well. Or let's say we change it to this or this. So after we're able to change it to that, the rest are so simple. We just need to deal with the rest little by little. Just put service here. Okay, perfect. So after that, go to the shape, your opacity 0, then deal with your stroke here. Stroke should it be more than 6? Then go to the radius, just turn the radius very well. Reduce. Have reposition around here. Okay, perfect. Reduce the stroke a bit if possible. And then don't let it exceed the services. Okay, perfect. Reduce this as well to this. Okay, good. So after that, go to the color. Have the color being changed. So change the color to this. Okay, after the color has been changed, we are going to select another shape. This shape is going to be around here. Reduce very well. We are going to bring another one here. So reposition perfectly. Now have the color been changed. Just change the color like this. Now we have an arrow to deal with. So I will just go down as a sharp designer, copy this arrow, then you bring it down. I don't need to crop any other one. So make one to face left while the other one will face right. So position that, give it the same color to make it uniform. I'm going to copy, do the same thing to position it, and it will make it look uniform. So do that, then you rotate. Perfect. You can see what was achieved there. Then the next thing we need to do, we need to still copy the irregular font while we're going to type team. After typing the team, we are going to close the space in between. Okay, close it. Position it here. Then you can change the color to black. When you change the color to black, make sure you position it well. You can bold it a little bit to make it obvious. Go to the text area. What are we typing this time around? So I want to copy this text again. So deleting what was there before, then paste what I want to put there as a theme. Then go to the spacing, cancel the space. Now, after the space has been cancelled, I will reduce the size to make it fit in here. Then change the color to white. Guess you are making sense. So now we are going to copy or space the words. After that, copy. After copy, then we have Exodus. Exodus 11. Exodus 11, 1 to 5. Okay, perfect. But at this juncture, we lock this. Where we will be able to lay our hands on this and the color will be changed. After we are able to do that, let's go to the text area. I mean the shape area. Then we are going to bring a shape like this, reducing the size very well, change the color, then position it to the center. Perfect. Now copy the diving. I'm going to copy the diving. Sorry. So we just have to edit this, putting 20th to 25th. Okay, 25th August of August. 25th of August. So reducing the size very well, then have the position around it. Okay, perfect. Go to the shape. When you get to the shape, you are going to position this as a kind of a demarcation. So position it like this. So we just need to put the same font, I mean the color. So we just copy, copy. After copy, bring this one down a bit. Then you edit to 2023. Position that around there. You can space it a little bit if you want. Change the color to black. And this is cool. You can lock it and bring this one down. Perfect. Okay, we're almost there. So after that, we have a shape which we are going to just put here to make it okay. So have a shape like this. The shape will not excel. So reducing the size and have a position here. Go to the color, have the color being changed. So we can copy any of these. Take it for instance. We can copy, let's copy the theme. Then we have our right up, the venue. Venue. That is eastern part of Jos, Nigeria. Okay, so selecting that, we are going to position it here, reducing the size very well. Go to spacing between the alphabets Then you make sure that you increase it as well, not much anyway. So after you do that, go to relative position to position well to the center. This is cool. Now copy the same text. You adjust for where that is KK road. Okay, KK road, Ajax Street, Ajax Street, EU house. Okay, perfect. We're going to just increase this a little bit, but first of all, close the spacing between. We increase the size a bit, between we Lexus. This is Jam house. So we can reduce the size now, where we position it under. Change the color to white. You can see it's not obvious. So use your relative position. Okay, perfect. After that has been done, we just need to copy this for the last time, where we'll put in our 2023 breaking limit. Okay, cool. Now we are going to come here, reducing the size well, then space everything and make sure it's located around there. You can increase the size well to make it fitting. Okay, perfect. We can have the color, the font being changed here. So let's use Archivo Medium, then reposition to the center. Okay, very good. So the next thing we need to do is to copy this. So for more information, call +234 703460081. So we're almost done. So we reduce the size for this, reduce it well. We're going to position it here, increasing the size, space it, reposition, move it up. Why this should be move up? This should be move up. Venue and the line should be move up. Okay. So now the only thing that remains is to go to the shape. Getting to the shape, we need to use two different stuff. Just go to opacity, reduce the opacity well. Have that being positioned around there. So when you increase it a bit, so when you're able to position that, we still need to go to column. The opacity should be removed. So when you remove the opacity, we change the color. Let the one of the button show. Okay, perfect. So put in the time. So let's say 8 dots. So we'll bring that one down here first. Just bring it here. Okay. Change the color. Then we look at the font to use here. So let's say we say PM GMT. Okay. Reduce the size. Okay. So let's just put each night. So just bring this one here. Then let's check whether let's close the space. Then after closing the space, we reduce it. Then put it, let it fit in. We are done. Just make sure you are careful and you follow the principle necessary, like alignment and balancing. The white space are necessary to consider, and you make a justification to whatever you want to put across. So we are done with everything. And this is just a tips on how you can come up with a church flyer on your Android smartphone using your Pixellab. So other things can be adjusted. So take it for instance, if you want to adjust this, you can adjust it to make everything look simple. So then you space it. Okay, that is cool. You can adjust all that to make it look okay, but this is perfect. Thanks for watching. I believe we'll learn something from here. God bless you. Have your work being saved as Ultra, that is HD, then as PNG format. Thanks for watching once again.